is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know
the pool house is torn apart, okay? It's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam, okay? I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man
To me, it's funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask to interview Tommy.
In all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No, what?
Especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time, screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume drawing. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
Yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melon.
Oh, there you go.
But, like, it just...
Hard at work.
This
is hard at work.
Messed up now.
Your boss?
Saggy, hold on.
Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh, wow.
I'm at work. You see, I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
the night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job.
There's a reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you already get canceled. You already know.
Mom!
Yes, honey?
It happened again!
Did you have your mask on?
I always have my mask on.
Oh, I'm not on.
I already hold you. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. Listen, I'm backing down. I don't have I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
no,
this. You don't want
I don't know.
You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves? Oh wow, you're
smoke you do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting network. And she's stalking.
Doing a text network, right? Because this is my job.
No,
my job while we're talking. So
you know what
multitasking.
You know what the reality is? She was texting watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Guest Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God!
All right. Restart the stream. Restart.
Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Jeremy, I just reached 5K.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
It really doesn't matter.
While you're here, if you'd like to consider memberships, it's only 99 cents.
Rip away, my friend. Rip away.
Because, man.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome. 40 viewers. Wow, that intro works. That intro is magical. It's not cringe after you've seen it 50 times. Oh, cringe opening. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you for waiting. Thank you, RJ, Devin, Tony. Aaron, World Order is back. I'm sorry, Aaron, that Brian's not here. You know, that's such a shame. You come back and then he has to.
That's okay.
No, Senior Nerd, don't. Oh my goodness, I see at the beginning. Senior Nerd, don't tell Keely to F off. Goodness gracious. I don't know. See, Keely's posting links to... Keely could post links to wherever Keely wants. It's fine. It's kind of a thing now. Yeah, well, we could have started it and I could have had a nap. Yeah, Anthony, if you want to try to have MME International this Saturday, we could give it another shot here. Honestly, I was so depressed. Is why I'm blaming Warner Brothers as to why I'm late tonight. Don't blame me. Completely blame Zaslav.
Did Zaslav cancel your show?
Zaslav is making me so depressed about the future of the. I want to, am I going to have to wait longer for Aquaman now? Am I going to have to? I am
probably. Yeah,
Is there more? Is there more context, more stuff coming out now? More articles.
Probably, yeah.
They pretty much canceled everything, Max.
They canceled everything.
They canceled everything.
Holy crap! Pain in my ears.
Freaking Mike, dude. Holy crap.
You didn't do that on purpose. You did that on purpose, Caden.
No, I didn't.
Oh my God, Caden! Hold on a second.
I'm not doing this on purpose.
There we go.
Now I'm gonna put Caden at a 2. Okay, speak, Caden. Wow. Actually, I really like that setting for Caden. Caden, talk really loud. That's too much fun. Oh no, I didn't mean to mute you. Hold on. I'll put you. All right, I'll put you at 33. Okay, Caden.
Hello.
All right, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Why are you so loud, Caden? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's because you know what? I think Zaslav's hacked into my system and was like, let's make him louder.
No.
Did Zaslav cancel your sound mixing?
Maybe. He's going after everyone now. He's first Caden, then the rest.
So, who's ready for tomorrow?
I can't take anymore. I'm like, what? They should. This is ridiculous. I'm so depressed. I'm a DC fan. Devin.
That's the funny thing is I'm not a DC fan, so my absorbing all of this is very different from your guys. Is for me, this is almost anthropological. I'm Jane Goodall studying the apes and shit. I'm like, what's actually happening here? What is this is because even I can recognize that what's happening at WBD is absurd and really unique. I haven't seen anything like this in a while. So I'm just studying this as wow, this is really kind of crazy.
It's like
Caden.
It's was Tommy Tallarico over there for a little bit or something? And I like Tommy, but
Tommy Tallarico.
Tommy Tallarico, was he helping over there? Tony, is that the reason?
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
sure
so.
He was like, you know what? Just like the Miko, we should make sure the DC.
I think Tommy would have done a better job. Tony, what do you think?
Oh shit! I don't think so.
Why can't get a Miko out? What's he gonna do with this?
CJH is tired of watching WB movies in DC. Jeez.
Thank you, CJH. That really hurts.
That's a big umbrella.
I'm tired of watching WB movies in DC. Hey, we got 59 people watching. Please like the video.
You know what's funny
That's
today?
Probably for the best HPR.
So are you not going to watch the new Dune?
Yeah,
Dune 2 is unaffected by this.
Are you not going to watch the Mortal Kombat?
Well, we don't know about that.
I am 1,000% positive they're not going to touch Dune 2.
Well, they're going to touch
No, Hollywood
No, but I think they're going to start filming for that.
They're going to touch the spin-off. They're going to be like,
They're going to start filming the Dune 2. I know they started filming for that.
James Gunn said Peacemaker's still going through. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, the Batgirl filmmakers thought they were fine too. So
I'm just saying.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe. That's the whole point.
I don't think James Gunn's other projects are going to go through that didn't start yet.
Yeah, he had some untitled HBO Max show, right?
There was supposed to be a show about Amanda Waller. I don't think that's going to happen now.
No. I think that's not happening.
We're probably in the midst of a reboot. If I were to guess what's really going on, we're probably in the midst of a reboot.
You mean a Black Adam boot?
No, I think Black Adam.
You don't like it, but you gotta accept it.
It's not about liking it. I'm just telling you, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's a one-and-done movie.
Your mom is not gonna happen.
Whoa.
What?
The Rock was full of it when he was saying this is the new hierarchy and then this is going to change the DC.
Definitely.
He's just pumping up his movie.
I don't know, Max. He says that DC is going to change. The hierarchy has changed, and then next thing you know, Zaslav is fucking slashing movies left and right. Sounds like a change in the hierarchy to me.
So Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, So the Rock is really wanting Warner Brothers.
Tony is a Marvel fan. Don't you feel bad for us DC fans?
No, I feel good because you're getting to get quality movies for a change instead of all the crap that you've been eating and saying delicious. You're gonna be like, hey, this is an
I
actual
haven't
good
saying
meal.
delicious. I mean,
you're like,
H-Bart's
delicious.
I pray.
Yummy. This is filling my stomach with.
What am I saying by pray for?
life.
What the hell? H-Bart's.
Oh yeah.
So the Rock is
$100,
NWO,
$2.
The Rock's NWO, and Zaza
Oh
is
wow! We could lose Warrior season 3 on HBO Max. Warriors
Yeah, you could, every show.
And
Every show has
I
a
didn't
topic
finish.
about-
I didn't finish it yet. I gotta go back and watch it to help its numbers. I gotta watch it on all my screens, like the Snyder, like when the Snyder cut come out. Do not say this about Blue Beetle.
Oh wait,
but
you know what's
yeah,
funny?
RJ.
You know, not funny, but what's interesting about this like with them canceling, shelving Batgirl and oh no, Ellen or whatever that is, and the Scoob movie, is this also sheds doubt on any possibility of an air cut.
I don't know about that.
If he's not
it's already
willing to
done.
spend, but you still.
Oh
have to
yeah,
spend
yeah.
money.
If he has to spend money
Yeah.
on it, if it
Yeah,
wasn't
he's
already
not-
done.
Yeah, like if
Well,
it was
if the
fully
room-
finished, 100%, and all he had to do is drop it on the platform, he would do it. But you know how those things work. He's
How
not
high
gonna...
is the train?
Tony's train, yes. But yeah.
Well, what he said, the other thing that's good point, Caden, because the other thing he said that's concerning about the air cut is he says it doesn't fit into our new DC. So
there's no point
that's
of releasing it.
Well,
and also the thing is also there's no point of releasing the Flash at this point if you're gonna cancel all the movies that are affected by it.
No,
Like-
this Flash is more important than Batgirl. Come on.
Yeah.
But,
No,
but
but
if
no,
you're gonna,
no,
but
no,
if you're gonna
you're not-
cancel
you're not
Batgirl,
listening.
you're gonna
Yeah,
cancel
you're not-
Supergirl, you're gonna cancel like.
That's what I'm saying. If
any-
you're canceling all the movies that spin out of the Flash, then why
then
release the Flash as it
why
is?
release it? Yeah. If you're going to introduce this new universe, but then not even use any of
Because
that-
it'll make money.
I don't think it will.
It's
though.
not. I don't think. It's
Oh,
gonna make
I-
the money
I
that they
think it
want.
will.
Well,
also,
we're
if you
talking
say
about
this-
hold on. We're talking about a $300 million budget movie where the stars like so embroiled in controversy, they still can't decide what they want to do.
Yeah,
Well,
people
also,
love
it's not just. It's not
controversy,
just.
though.
It's
People love
Well, it's
controversy.
300 production, but then you have the additional stuff
Advertisement.
with it, like with advertising and renting theaters as well. And
Well,
so like.
If the movie is good enough to generate positive buzz and everything
I
that
don't think
we've
it is.
heard,
I don't think
but
people are gonna
everything
give this
we've
movie
heard is that
fans
it's a
no matter
great.
what.
The screenings have all said that it's been great. Like
Yeah, high 70s.
I've heard that.
So
It's very
if
high
it's
70s.
actually good enough to generate like a good amount of buzz, and if Ezra Miller can keep clean until release, if he could do that much, there will be some marketing behind it. Like without a doubt.
I just don't see it.
Well,
I think he
Ezra
just
has
wrapped the
been
movie.
quiet for a while now. He has been quiet. Or
I just-
they have
I'm
been
kind of-
It's
quiet.
because WB kidnapped him, put him in a room, and said, "Shut up."
Yeah.
Then in the basement,
I
he's
flip
like,
on this. My initial
Zaza kidnapped.
Well, we
Make
have
sure he doesn't
to
screw up.
get to the super chat. Ash Eternal $2. Thank you, Ash Eternal. Zaslav is announcing a Recore movie tomorrow.
the value of that poster I have up there is about to go through the roof. I'm ready for it.
"What? which
Really?
one?"
I don't know about that. I don't know. That'll be awesome if it happens, but okay. I don't know where you're
I
getting.
wonder
at.
what this means. Do you think they're gonna slash the Static Shock movie now?
Yeah.
Probably.
That's a shame.
Probably.
That would be a shame.
Our Reeves Batman trilogy. Watch your mouth, Matt. What the heck? Little movie
Yeah.
perp
Yeah, watch
has
your
been
mouth,
losing his mind over this Batgirl stuff.
Yes.
We're going to see the proof of it. I'm going to show it to you.
How's it sounding, the movie port?
You know what's funny is that the top 5 moments that people have been talking about with the Flash screens all deal with Keaton. Even if it's like Ezra's character like doing something, it still is because of Keaton. Like, it's funny.
I don't know.
And then they're just like, "Oops, no more
Well,
Batgirl."
Well,
Oops,
Saggy
no
says,
more.
who here supports the release the Batgirl movement?
I do.
I do.
I don't.
Is that an actual movement right now?
I do. Yeah, there is actually someone in the
I heard it
industry.
was garbage.
Someone in the industry. They said the same thing about Zack Snyder's movie.
Tony, you know some.
And that movie was garbage too. So
right?
Yeah. Saggy Melon says there will be a statement made by Ezra or WBD until September. There will not be. So Saggy might have.
I'm just saying they're gonna do a write down.
We have 83 people watching. Can you help us out? Smash that like button.
Guess 100 people.
So we also have something to talk about from this is from Eddie Diaz. Shout out to Eddie. Did a video on this. She is getting horrendous comments all over the place about her project. That's a shame. And then I found a weird image of Jason Momoa. That's how I feel right there. Jason Momoa is my spirit animal. Thinking about WB. No.
Okay, Max.
It's real. I'm super upset.
But you chose the wrong picture for Jason Momoa.
You probably shouldn't listen to the internet tomorrow, Max.
I should
Shut up, Callie.
You shouldn't. You should stay off the internet
or
tomorrow.
you will be locked down
I've got a
in your
stream.
basement,
I'm
Callie.
a YouTuber. I'm a movie talk
Somebody
YouTuber.
is going to have to do a wellness check on Max tomorrow after 4 o'clock.
A wellness check. Well, you could check me on this channel. I'll probably.
They're going to cancel the Flash. They're going to tell you that's it. It's done.
If they cancel the Flash, I'm going to be furious.
It's not going to fit into their new.
You don't know that yet. You're just
their
this
new Trump DCEU.
What are you talking about, Caden?
What the hell?
Trump? What does that have to do with it?
Supposedly David Zaslav is a huge Trump supporter, and he's also big on.
Well, I did have some. I did have some theories on that based on like a certain comic pro that's on YouTube. He's like really.
Well, Degrassi says Batgirl tested as well as any fair to middling major city release something. He says is my right by this. Didn't Batgirl test about the same as It and a couple other movies?
Yeah, it's tested the same as It, and it also tested the same as Shazam when they both had their first test.
Reboot.
Yeah, they've tossed out some reasons. Like they've tossed out the testing, and then they tossed out the whole tax write-off thing.
I'm
So,
like, there's clearly something else going on here.
I don't.
Yeah, they're
Because
rebooting.
Deadline
Black
and Friday were
Adam.
like, why? Like the testing screens were fine. They.
I'm telling you this right now. I don't think
as
Black
It and
Adam.
Shazam.
I don't think Black Adam's going to make as much money as I thought it was going to.
How much
But,
do you
it's
think?
still,
it's going
but The Rock will still be. part of the
You
DCU
know why?
because
You know why
Shazam.
is the management at DC that's like doing all this stuff, and so no one feels any confidence to even go to see Black Adam. They're just like, okay, where's this leading? What's after this?
See,
Like,
Zaslav is after me. Saggy says
Well,
Zaslav is after
to honestly answer Kavari's question, because we can kind of go into what we think could actually happen tomorrow. I think
Yeah,
tomorrow
I
they
think
announced that
so.
HBO Max is indeed shuttering. It's going to be merged into the Discovery Plus app. It's going to be called something else. No clue what the hell they could call it, but it's going to be a brand new app. I also think, too, there is a possibility they could announce the new DC head tomorrow. And maybe we'll get some update release strategies, and they'll kind of like specify like some release strategies.
I have to admit, Matt's thumbnail is legit. That's a good meme there. Hold on, let me bring this up. That's legit.
Oh my God.
Dark Side.
But he's not Dark Side. He's not Dark Side. He's Joker. He killed
Here's the
Batgirl.
thing. Tomorrow they're going to announce Dwayne Johnson as the new head of the DC.
Oh no!
God!
No,
that
they're
would be
not.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and they're going to announce
That would
Douglas
be-
C. Foss as the next
Oh
Lex
my-
Luthor because
They're gonna be-
he's bald.
The Rock is going to be the new star of the whole DCU. He plays everyone. Hi.
Are there any articles out about this yet, or is this just Grace on Twitter so far?
There's mention of it in I think THR. I think but I'm not sure.
Well, Comic Book has an article about Supergirl, the Flash spinoff movie, not moving forward.
Well, Sil was the first one who said
Sil
that.
broke
actually.
that.
Yeah, he did break that. He broke that weeks ago, actually.
So Mikey was right. So was right.
You broke that last week.
So let's get to the mailbag first. Let's do a little mailbag and then save a little mailbag for the end because there's a lot here. Anthony, I don't know if we're going to answer all Anthony's questions. What the hell?
Yeah,
If it meant you could save pizza from extinction, would you eat a cricket? Absolutely. I would eat a cricket. Healthy,
Yeah,
like Dr. saying.
How would pizza go extinct?
I can live without pizza.
Pizza goes extinct. How? Why?
I would eat cricket on the pizza.
Don't question the
they're like,
viewer. Just enjoy the
did
question.
Thanos come in and be like, I'm going to take all your pizza away unless Max eats this cricket?
I would put it on the pizza. Cricket pizza.
I mean,
Try-
that's
try
probably
it.
some
I mean,
person-
that'll make it easier. Go down a little crunch on
I
that
mean,
cheese and
you
sauce
know,
and
people
bread.
do eat crickets. It's not in some parts of the world. They probably
Yeah,
do
that's what I
eat-
just said. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Anthony is obsessed with pizza questions. Would you rather live in a world with no mac and cheese or a world with no pizza? No mac and cheese.
no mac and cheese.
I can live with that mac and cheese.
Senior Nerd, now that she's no longer Batgirl, should Leslie Grace go to Marvel next or stay with WB? See, this is the problem.
Squirrel
that
Girl. She should be
no.
Squirrel Girl.
This is the problem
White
that WB
Tiger.
just put Leslie Grace in because she's got that stigma with the cancel project. No one else is
But-
going to hire for a
No,
super
I think she's fine.
But it's not her fault though. That wasn't
I
her
know
fault.
I didn't say it was her fault. I'm saying
Well, the
it's
industry's being
doubt-
sympathetic towards her, so
I
no,
think she'll be
think
fine. It's not-
I
don't
think it's doubtful that Marvel would get her. For
I don't
a
think it's gonna
project.
hurt her at all. I don't think it's gonna hurt her at all.
it's not gonna hurt.
no,
her at all.
Max, that's
What's
some
gonna
crap.
hurt?
No.
Yeah, no.
That's crap. You said
That's a bunch of
Yes.
bull crap. Yeah, because literally, like a
But
lot of the industry
I'm
is
not
like supporting
telling.
her.
I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what I think. I would wish that she would
And
get another
Max,
chance,
your
but there's going to be this stake in
opinion
the back.
is invalid.
Well, let's get to Tony. Tony, do you think this cancel project would have any impact on her future superhero roles?
No, because it hasn't come out. If it came out and it bombed, then it would have an impact.
But she'll play Squirrel Girl, weird character.
Okay, we got 90 people watching. You know what to do, please. Smash the like button for a movie talk pundit that doesn't keep you waiting for an hour. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's
Yeah,
weird.
you gotta
you're
stop
a
doing
bad
that.
person. You're a bad person. Terrible person.
I'm bad. I'm bad.
Terrible.
My own private jet.
Anthony Beltry, would you rather have your own robot or private jet?
The robot would turn on you. I have a fear of the robot turning on us. So
I would want a robot to do all my work. I would
but
just.
what if the robot becomes Ultron?
I would do. I'd have my robot do my day job, and I'd just be on YouTube. It'd become I'd become like Mr. Beast.
It's gonna become Ultron.
And then I'd be a millionaire, and then I could buy a private jet.
Yeah, this is
A personal robot, like a good one, could change your life, and then you could afford a private jet. Anyone have a better answer than that?
It's gonna turn on you. It's gonna.
I didn't think so.
It's gonna become Ultron.
That's a great question, Justin Shields. I have no clue. I honestly
What
don't know.
the hell, Anthony, is this? Would you rather be attacked by an insane murderer or given $1 million every day? Why would you ask that? Of course, $1 million.
I would choose the same murderer.
Hey, Matt, that was
What
an
up?
amazing thumbnail. Zaslav is dark.
Yes, he's using the old ways of archaic streaming technology to think that he's going to win whatever the hell it is he's trying to do.
I'm depressed, man. I'm really depressed.
I mean, it is depressing. I ain't going to lie. It is. It's sad.
That's why I was late
I
today.
say wait till tomorrow. Let's see what happens.
Oh my God, RJ.
I'm being optimistic because being doom and gloom is just
No.
depressing, and no one likes the depressing,
and
negative
gloom is
Nancy.
the way to
Why
go.
would they delay? I mean, if they said we're delaying Aquaman because Avatar's coming out, I would accept that because it's a similar type water adventure.
They're
Not
probably
similar.
scrapping a lot more movies. I think this is just the beginning.
If the rationale behind canceling Batgirl being for tax purposes is legit, then they're probably pushing all these movies back also for some weird tax reason.
Probably. That's actually what happened to. Well, what?
That's a good point.
Well,
That's a good point,
actually
Devin.
that actually kind of happened to the original Justice League, but they didn't delay it because they wanted to keep their bonuses.
Oh,
So
that
there's
is
precedent
super
for
chat.
like money reasons being why a movie does or doesn't get delayed.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, CJH. Thank you, CJH. Just let these characters become public domain. Tell that to all property owners. Just let it become public domain.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. I used to think, though, that the fandom itself could have a future of creating stuff without, and then getting money on supplemental like Patreon and stuff and do projects. But Star Wars only hasn't been, or Star Wars Theory hasn't been doing a sequel update yet. But at that, if the fandom could do things like that, it's just that you have to fight every single every single way to get the stuff they release, though. These fan projects. But that could be a future where technology gets easier and easier to make these things. But I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Probably
I saw
too
that,
unlikely.
Tony.
Probably too unlikely.
I saw that, Tony, what you just posted.
But yeah, they're going to do everything they can not to get it into public domain.
Well, I mean,
they're
they
not
don't.
They're not gonna do that.
There's too much money to be made. That's why public domain won't work for them. But at the end, the thing is though, with whatever Warner's is up to, whatever they cancel tomorrow, it's a bloodbath. It's already a bloodbath, and I know RJ will vehemently disagree, but this is bad for Warner Brothers. This is bad for the future. This isn't like this hardline stance is going to have ripple effects throughout the industry. It doesn't work like television, where stuff gets brought up and killed all the time. I've seen enough people go, but pilots get shot and never get made to air. Yeah, that happens all the time. That's not anything that they're not going to spend. They might spend what, $2 million on a pilot. I think one of the most expensive pilots was Mockingbird Lane. NBC dropped $9 million on that pilot, and they chose to not bring it to series.
Pilot.
Yeah, and then they ended up just releasing it as a Halloween special in 2012. So it's like they usually only spend maybe like $1 million or $2 million on this, but this is $90 million, and they want to write it down. It's just ridiculous, and then that's why everyone is freaking out. Like, look, they're canceling Little Ellen as well.
Oh no, not Little Ellen.
Obviously, yeah, right. No one is going to shed a tear over that, but the principle still remains the same. It's like the show is, Little Ellen season 3 is done, and they're going to cancel it before releasing it. And if they get rid of HBO Max, they're literally getting rid of everything that AT&T had banked on. And Keelar made the right call with a lot of what he did, looking at where things were. And a lot of people still, even like Campia today, is like totally bootlicking Zaslav, by the way.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. That was like, I'm watching this thing this morning, and I'm just like, all right, man, like, listen, Campia, please, like, just remove his dick from your mouth. My God.
Wow.
Ungargle the balls, sir.
Oh, come on.
No, it was bad. It was bad. And then Robert Meyer Burnett's like, well, I reached out to someone who I know who's made billions of dollars for the studio. And I'm like, gee, I wonder who that is. Bryan Singer.
Oh.
Because he's personal friends with Bryan Singer. And so, but the statement that he read made sense about them wanting to like blame it on the old guys. But this is what Zaslav knew going in. Zaslav is just, he's murking everything.
Thank you, H Parts, a member for 12 months. Wow. That's great.
All right.
I really
Congrats.
appreciate that. That's amazing. I really appreciate that.
Gotta love H Parts, man.
I might want to check out Little Movie Perp's cope, because Little Movie Perp is coping hard about Batgirl. For real. I do support the release the Batgirl movement, though. And there is someone in the industry that's also supporting it from DC.
Who's that?
I'll highlight it now.
Gail Simone.
Hey, darn it, Caden!
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else.
Damn it, Caden, not again.
No, that's
I know. I keep on spoiling things.
Well, this is the movie talk way. You bring up a thing and then you can't shout the answer right away because it keeps the viewer in suspense. But you're just like, damn. All right, yes, it is Gail Simone. It is Gail Simone. Yes.
It's like Chip and Dale all over again.
Oh, you want to know how toxic Comicsgate and stuff are? When she made her first YouTube video, there was all kinds of people that were linked to EVS in there, just saying, "You're a horrible person. Why do you try to try to ruin people's careers and stuff like that?"
Stop splitting stuff, Hayden.
Well, see, here's the thing: when someone leaves the industry and talks really bad about all their former coworkers, and you only get one side because they're still working at the industry, it's very one-sided. We don't know, and honestly, EVS has displayed a lot of bad behaviors that may be linked to his own lack of professionalism with release dates, making quality content on time, a lot of bad social media behavior. They kind of didn't fire him. They're kind of just like, we're sick of your shit, honestly, from what my impression is. He wasn't like kicked out of the industry because he was a conservative or anything. He just also didn't want to stop. I think they said, chill on your social media, and he's like, no. So it's very.
He did a lot of that, like "F you, buddy."
And talked about all his coworkers on to his fans. So he got too close to his fans. Like Zack Snyder and Tommy Tallarico. And then his fans went after. And he didn't call them off or say, you shouldn't do that. He's kind of encouraged them behind the scenes. A lot of old accounts. He's got a lot of bad behavior. But Gail Simone supports Release Batgirl. Unfortunately, I do support it. I just don't think it's ever going to happen. I wish there was a way.
Because again, if you're doing those tax write-offs, you literally can't. So no, it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, they've killed their brand. So
if you do tax write-offs now,
the brand's dead completely, though. I mean, like we're talking about
you can release it years later.
I think we should all really blame RJ for this. This is RJ's fault.
Why?
It's just your fault.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think this is like a brand killing thing, honestly.
No, it's not. Like I think
for
that's
most
like,
of the Normans out there, they don't really know the intricate details of like what's going on with.
Let me clarify though. What I mean by that is internally within the industry, because no one is going to want to work with them now.
It's like, hey, do you want to?
I think it'll be harder for them. Yeah,
work on a $70 million.
$70.
Well, that's about what the budget's going to be with Zaslav.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, John Campia says it's a good thing.
Each person.
Now, thank God John Campia is not right very often, so we can.
Where's Little Movie Perp's
New
vid?
channel?
Hold on, let me see.
I don't know, but Matt is out here trying to get your Campia donations.
Well,
No.
they already stopped.
No, Campia. Look, if Campia is watching this, give Mad Max all your money, so he can quit his terrible job and do this full time. How about that, huh? How about that?
Hey,
Support
support
the madman, so he can finally live the life he's destined to live.
I'm living it now.
Do you guys want to do a $70?
I'm quitting my job tomorrow.
Tax write-off for me. You can film next week, and then at the end we just write it off.
All right. Do we want to see some Batgirl fans cope?
Sure.
It's sad.
Yes, this seems cool.
I found Little Movie Perp. I didn't put the space. We got 121 people watching, and only 20 likes. Come on, everyone.
You got more than 20 likes.
I don't know. I wasn't checking.
Yeah,
come on,
we already checked.
You got 43 likes.
Oh, okay.
Not even half.
45 now. It's going up, Max. It's going up.
Okay, cool. All right, so here is Little Movie Perp with Dane from Actual Fandom and this other guy. I don't know who this is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see. It's only 46 seconds.
You'll cry challenge.
Has been telling me since I met him basically last year that like he's really looking forward to this Batgirl movie. It's based on the the Burnside era, and like, so I knew he was excited for it, but I didn't realize how much until yesterday. We're kind of coping in Discord, and he's like, "Man, I'm so bummed out," and I'm like, "I know," and I'm trying to like make him feel better, and he's like, "No, you don't get it," and he sent me all these photos of his Batgirl collection of stuff, like everything. What is it? Everything from toys, action figures to comics to I was like, oh wow, man! Like my heart dropped because I didn't realize how deep that love went and how much you were looking forward to
this. Is sad,
and that sucks.
Man, that is sad.
All right.
Cringe.
Let's do it for.
That's not cringe.
It's cringe. Come on,
let's do it for Little Movie Perp. Release the Batgirl movie.
I'm supporting it for Little Movie Perp.
Yeah.
Hold on. And then this is actually sad too. This is hold on. I
RJ, check your DMs.
I'm not gonna play the music, but don't shit yourself. That's not Batgirl's not gonna like that.
I am literally crying and shitting myself
At the same time?
With the perp.
At the same time? Well, get on movie
that's
perp.
rough, buddy.
But this is a cool scene. of Batgirl on her bat cycle. That's awesome. I mean, this is from
months ago.
We gotta get together the footage before they get it down.
It's already gone. It's already gone, dude.
No, I mean the footage of this, of the sets videos.
No, they still have until middle of the month in order to file for the taxes. Like that, so it's not 100% set in stone, but I mean it's gonna happen.
So we have to go hard now.
Hey, this is where the Snyder fans are outright hypocrites.
With the hard drive. I'll be
So
back.
they're
Right back
like,
Oh, come on.
they're outright hypocrites. They're outright hypocrites.
Well, you're all hypocrites because you were laughing at Snyder fans not getting what they want.
No, there's a difference though. We wanted to get a movie that had been shot finished. So now we want to get a movie that's been shot finished.
I mean, either way, we're all.
Is that not the same exact thing?
It's not the same thing because
It's
the Snyder cut
absolutely
wasn't finished. We all know that. Zack
This
Snyder
movie isn't
stole
finished
the-
either. It's more complete than the Snyder cut.
It's 95% complete.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
what the
ask.
Snyder cut was.
No, it wasn't
Snyder cut was
95%
not.
complete.
Yeah,
But it's the
Snyder cut
same
wasn't even a
in
thing,
principle.
Max.
In principle, it's the same thing.
In principle, yes.
In principle, that's what I'm
Well,
talking about here.
How much money did Snyder get to finish it?
70 million, some change.
If
he got a
merger
Batgirl.
happened earlier, like last year this time, we would not have gotten the Snyder.
All right, well, let's give it.
I mean, what I'm getting at is that 70 million to finish out the Snyder cut is gargantuan compared to what would be necessary to finish out this movie. So it isn't a comparison.
If they
No,
don't
but in
Zack that 70
principle,
million,
we're not talking financials. We're talking in principle.
But the financials is
It's tied to the principle.
the financials is the reason these movies exist. Like,
well, okay, yes. In that era, yeah, obviously the money is a factor, right? But we can also argue that the Snyder cut cost an additional 100 million, 70 to complete, 30 for P&A, and didn't gross that back. So let's just not do anything ever again. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense if you start looking at it from the overall perspective of movie making, where it's like you're looking at it from there's business and there's art. Obviously, it's great when they work together. In many instances, they don't. But what I mean by this is Warner's is not against putting together, releasing a movie that's not 100% done, right? They're not against actually doing this. This is what I'm talking about.
That's because they got tricked by bots last time.
well,
Fool me once, sort of thing, right, Tony? Yeah.
Or the
there you
bot.
go.
Well, the thing is, there was an interest attached to that Snyder cut from Warner Brothers because they wanted to use it as a vehicle to drive people to HBO Max. But
HBO Max is dead now.
Yeah, they're about to kill HBO Max. So like, there is no value for Batgirl on that end. You know?
No, I agree with you. I think it's pretty
Shout
ridiculous.
out to H Barts, $5. I appreciate the support, H Barts. Thanos and Darkseid are leading Disney and Warner, aka Chapek and Zaslav.
I mean, Disney's okay.
Well, I mean, we don't know how bad the financials were. I mean, not to give Zaslav props, but what if it was a situation where if he didn't do this stuff this drastic, that it could have tanked the whole Warner Brothers? Like, they really
90
were. They were really,
90 million.
No. But all the fails they've had over the last couple of years, they've had a
when
lot
you have
of box
$150 million budget film,
and they're not over 100 million subscribers to HBO Max. It's just, why couldn't they get HBO Max in other regions? It was like ridiculous.
I don't know. But didn't Super Pets just flop? Didn't they just
Thank
lose
you,
a bunch of money on that?
Yeah, I still want to see it.
Well, it made 23 million. It cost 90 million before P&A. The P&A was pretty terrible, to be honest with you.
P&A.
Print and advertising. Yeah.
Oh.
What is RJ saying?
No,
pussy and ass. Is that you think? I mean, P&A. No, it's good.
They thought it was TNA.
No, yeah, I thought it was TNA. Yeah.
Nice, RJ. Nice.
I
check my DMs. What's in my
Either way, Super Pets lost a bunch of money. If Super Pets made money, they probably would
I have to go on this. Can y'all like stop saying to check DMs in the middle of a show? Because that's like really weird and annoying. It's like we're trying to do a show. It's like check your DMs. Check your DMs.
No, I like to check. I'll slide up into my DMs anytime.
I'm just saying, like,
You're
it's
speaking
like
to the ladies there.
What's that, Aaron?
You're speaking to the ladies.
I'm speaking to anybody.
Hell yeah.
What?
All right, 126 viewers and only 5 likes. Come on, everyone. Okay, so let's watch little movie. I didn't put the music on. I sent a link to Little Movie Perp because that really touched me. That video.
Oh.
I didn't realize you're such a fan. And the title of his video is "We are reaching level red of copium here with the perp." Look at that. That looks awesome there. That looks cool. Batgirl on her bat cycle.
Well, did you see the Rolling Stone article though, where the test audiences said it felt like a cheap, really bad TV movie or something?
Maybe just audiences suck.
And well, that's false.
Yeah,
I do actually
honestly,
question
I think Frosty Rolling Stones only talked to one person that went to the test screening, because then you have Variety and Deadline saying the test screening was fine.
No, I heard from a couple of places the test screening was bad. They said it was worse than Catwoman.
What? No.
Nothing can be worse than Catwoman.
Nothing can be worse than Catwoman. Let's be
I just
you had to
report the
actively
news.
try to make a movie that bad.
Well, there's the worst movie of all time in the room, but
It says JP says the movie's not even done in post production. Maybe that's why people thought it was crap.
yeah,
I mean, the test audiences are aware of that, though.
And that could be a part of it. Like, yeah, like so, like the
There
comments
was
on, the
spotty
whole it looks cheap.
visual effects. Yeah,
Probably
that's
not
what
finished.
happens with test screenings. Like,
Well-
if you sign for test screening, don't expect a fully finished movie, guys. Jeez.
Well,
Set your
don't you also
expectations.
think that this is impacting box office for Black Adam? Like, no one has confidence in. Why should you rush out to see Black Adam when everything else? How long is this? Are they saying this? Is
I don't think that matters to normies, Max. I don't think normies are going, oh man, I can't see Black
It
Adam
does.
because they canceled Batgirl.
No, because you don't have any confidence in what Warner Brothers.
Again,
is
I
doing
don't think
with
normies care. I think that the overall movie going public doesn't go, oh, they canceled Batgirl, so how does that affect Black Adam? They just go, hey, look, Black Adam has got the rock and it looks cool.
They just overall look bad, Warner Brothers. Like, I don't have any confidence.
we-
I'll wait and see.
We think like that.
It's up to
Regular
the
people
individual
don't.
marketing campaign for that movie to like convince your
yeah, I
audience
can
to
tell
show
you.
up.
I can tell you one thing. My cousin wouldn't care.
Yeah, go outside and talk to normal people, Max, and be like, hey,
I don't do
do
that.
you think that you got
Actually,
confidence in
go
WB?
outside.
And they'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't give a shit.
Touch grass, Max. I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's a good idea. I'm gonna start going.
You
talk
should
to
start
people.
doing a man on the street segment.
Oh
Just
yeah,
put a mic
Max on
and
the
put your
streets.
mask and just run up on people.
And ask them about movies. Be like, hey, have you heard of that they canceled Batgirl? What are your thoughts? Stick a
You
mic
know
in
what?
their face.
I thought about doing a series where I get on a Megley and just say, random movie talk with random strangers. Like, did you hear about Batgirl? What do you think about that?
You might have to do a lot of editing if you try that.
Yeah, pre-recorded. Right. I know. I'm not going to do it live. But then I want to do the thing where you hide where you live, though, because they said that's easy for people to find out. Does this look this bad? I don't think it looks that bad.
It looks a little cheap, but I mean,
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know.
It looks rubbery.
Yeah. He doesn't. What the hell's wrong with his belt? His belt buckle. What the? Why is it
Yeah, the
not
belt's
yellow?
a little.
Like, what the hell?
That one looks good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look great.
Well, all right. Well,
But
where's
it kind
the?
of looks like how it did in the first Batman movie.
Okay, well here's the Grace angle. Now she's like getting sources every single day. Going to her source. More info. She's spilling tea everywhere. I hear Aquaman 2 is likely getting pushed back, possibly to December 2023.
Jesus Christ,
That's
Oh
a
my
whole
God.
year.
That's a whole
isn't
year.
it?
That's a whole year.
Because
yeah,
they
got
got to get it set up for Black Adam. Jesus, I'm telling you, people.
I had to set up a Black Adam.
When Black Adam releases, you guys are gonna be like, "Damn, Tony was right." He's not even a scooper, and he knows what the hell's going on.
A whole nother year?
Yeah, another year.
Why
Oh
would
my
Shazam
God.
move? Why would Shazam move?
You know what? Maybe they have to film the whole movie so they can take their Amber Heard out with somebody else, replace her with somebody else.
We're lucky
That's
that
a
we're getting Black
possibility.
Adam at this point.
You know what?
They're gonna cast Ben Affleck.
Shazam,
as,
Aquaman, they all don't exist. what we saw with those movies don't exist.
Do you think this is going to happen, Matt? Do you think this is likely?
So here's the thing: is Aquaman 2 going to December 2023 makes sense for one reason only, and that's because we don't know if a Star Wars movie is going to be there.
What happens if they move a Star Wars movie though?
Then
also
Aquaman.
that's in between. That's in between Avatar films too.
Well, yeah, that's Disney's strategy is to have Star Wars, to have them hopscotch each other or leapfrog each other. So I would say that if Disney is not, that if they're not doing very well for that information, then pushing it to 2023 December at least would make sense. If not, they'll push it to like October. There will be an October 2023 release because March makes sense because they're going to want to go because Warner Brothers movies, even like some comic book films, do well the first week of March. I think Logan, the Batman, there's been other ones that have done well, and that they could be looking at that as kind of an open window to allow these movies.
This is a good point, Elvis or J473. If they are going to delay it that long, there's no excuse to keep her in there. Like they
have every excuse to keep her in because they're not cutting her. It's just
what if you're going to delay it another year and still keep her in there and like you had all that time to do something.
I think people really need to like. I understand why people like. Again, I support Amber Heard being cut. However, it's like she's 25 minutes of the movie. That's significant reshoots in order to get rid of her.
Well, it's varied though. Some of the test screenings said like 15, some of them said 10, some said 25.
Well, they've had various test screenings.
Yeah.
When they do tests,
the cousin what they want to do.
Yeah, it depends on how much they want to show.
If I could get the movie released, I don't care if Amber Heard's in or not, but I know other people care. That's why I'm like, if you're gonna delay it, just Nicotina's here. Hey, Nicotina.
I think that maybe the December date there is probably because they're trying to avoid all of the Marvel stuff that's coming out in 2023, and Marvel doesn't really have anything in December. Like their
Blade's in November.
Yeah, Blade's early November, so that gives enough cushion for them to not have to keep directly with.
Yeah, you're right.
I was just gonna put you full screen, Nicotina. So, Nicotina, how does it feel being a DC fan?
It's DC's what the fuck because we out of it yet. We're not.
If you're a little depressed, I'm a little depressed right lately. It's like
I wouldn't say I'm depressed. I'm pretty used to living this way. When you're a DC fan, but I'm also a Marvel fan, a Star Wars fan. So I have plenty to look forward to. But when it comes to the DC property, it's absolute mess. But it looks as though they're taking steps to try and course correct, which I think is I guess the right thing to do. I don't know. At this point, they got to do something right, and they have to have more continuity, more connective tissue, and I think that's what Alan Horn and probably those guys are trying to figure out right now. The fact that she's over here talking about the idea that Aquaman is going to get pushed out, right? So let's say they don't move the Flash and they move Aquaman after the Flash. Well, it was already going to be after the Flash to begin with before they pushed it out.
And then what's the point of reshooting the Keaton scenes if we're going to have it after the Flash?
And then does that give you the choice to go either way, or does that say that if it does indeed come out after the Flash, then does that mean that they're going back to Ben Affleck as Batman?
I have no idea what's going on.
Because it would make sense to a degree that that they would try to embrace what's already been established as opposed to trying to build a new continuity. And I'm sorry, the idea of bringing Keaton back and all that, it didn't really make much sense. I love Keaton. I'm a big Michael Keaton fan when it comes to Batman, but it just didn't feel right. It just felt kind of like, hey, let's just go with that because everyone likes Keaton and it'll be the easiest thing to do, It's a very unoriginal thing to do because you're just like, oh, let's just go with nostalgia and bring this guy back. But
do you support release the Batgirl movement that's trending?
Sure.
Is it trending, Max?
No, it's not trending.
It's not trending at all.
Sure.
You sure?
I only support it because Matt Jarbo supports it.
I don't know if Matt Jarbo, do you support it, Matt?
Have you not been listening? I absolutely support it. We went on a whole tangent about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, he doesn't listen.
Oh, that much we know to be 100% true, but
he doesn't listen or read.
Do you tweet it out?
Do I tweet it out?
Do you care the hashtag? Ben?
No.
Matt.
Oh, I think I used it yesterday. Today, I've just been rallying against Warner Brothers Discovery.
You're really upset, Matt.
I don't like effing with artists, and
True.
this is a move that
it's a dick move. Is what it is.
It's a bad move. It's not even like dick moves happen in Hollywood all the time.
All the time.
This what happens is you go, okay, like I don't want to use the term bull in a china shop because it's not like 100% accurate, but just imagine imagine how it would be if like your inbred retarded cousin Cletus all of a sudden like took over your family business, and he's got like no experience working with your family business. He's really good at like milking cows and maybe jerking off a bull or two. Okay. Like that's what he's good at doing. But now he's coming on in and he's like, he's got to like manage a whole farm, but all he still cares about is jerking off the bulls. That's what's going on here with Zaslav. All right, I know my analogy's always
that is such a weird analogy. That like just
yeah.
It was
I know,
so weird
right?
that you lost me in the analogy.
Exactly. Do you not know what a masturbator is? You got to look it up. It's an actual job. You can get paid to jerk off bulls. Anyway, it's true.
I know it is.
I think
you can milk anything if you try hard enough. Basically, is the point of that job.
Could you milk me?
Could you? I got nipples great. Can you milk me? But no. Okay. So the thing is, Zaslav, if they're getting rid of the HBO Max name, HBO is a more popular brand than than Discovery.
Well,
and
they're
if they're
not getting rid of the HBO name though, they're just getting rid of the service that didn't work out.
it's not that the service actually was like they were. There's the reason why it didn't work out in the way they wanted it to has a lot to do with pre-existing contracts in European countries. That's why they were going to do Blue Beetle theatrically, because they were unable to put it on HBO Max internationally in many countries because they don't have
RJ
agreements.
depressed me on that today too. That's why I slept in. Is RJ made me real upset.
So I'm just saying,
RJ,
like
you made me upset. You said don't hold out hope for anything. I don't want to give
everything's on the table.
But
Snyderverse restored.
No, but you suggest that it's not the Blue Beetle isn't very. That project's not looking great either. That's all.
I don't think Blue Beetle's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen at all.
He has a source.
Well, I know what he's talking about, and so we'll have to see what comes out of that one. But the long and short of it is this: Zaslav is a reality TV guy. He's Dr. Pimple Popper. He's informative murder porn.
That's disgusting.
This is what he is. This is what he is.
My kids love that show.
The Pimple Popper?
Yeah, they're like, oh, let's watch it.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, I mean, I watch some of that stuff on TikTok every once in a while, and it's like, all right, but then again, like I sat through 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Yeah,
it's actually fake, by the way. That blew my mind. But anyway,
you're still bringing that up.
I'm still bringing it up because it still blew my mind.
It's not fake.
It is fake. The creator actually testified in court about it. Go look it up. Look it up.
I know he did, but he also made a bunch of other movies too.
Oh, the one that you don't want to see is called swap.avi.
Okay.
Anyway,
you don't want to see one guy.
You guys don't know the depths of the internet. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to know. I don't
want to know.
I don't want to know your depths.
I've seen some shit. Okay, is what I'm trying to say. All right, literally.
Lemonparty.org.
Now that's dude. Lemonparty.org is tame.
Thank you, H-Parts, for the $5 for helping me segue from that shit.
Well, let me finish my point.
Oh,
my point is that Zaslav is a reality TV guy who does not understand how to run a film studio. That's the whole point. That was my metaphor.
Yeah.
It's an idiot who knows something really well. He can milk cows really well, but he doesn't know how to run a whole farm.
Which is why he put people like Alan Horn, Michael DeLuca, and Pam Abdi under.
Dude, they didn't do any better at MGM. It ended up getting bought out by Amazon.
Alan Horn?
Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca.
No, my point is you're ignoring that Alan Horn was just brought on as an advisor.
Yeah, no, I'm not ignoring that, but you're holding on to that as if it means something.
He gives his opinion and be like, and then
what has Zaslav done that is so terrible, man?
Like,
well, I think it's too soon to judge him overall
because
we have to.
What has Zaslav done? Here's the thing, right? When I'm talking about this, it's really about talent relations. That was one of the things that everyone.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that like everyone went after Keelar about last year, and even Campia today in his rant was like, the bonehead move to move it all to streaming. No, that was the right call. Otherwise,
the
Warner's
industry hated it though.
the industry is fine. They all got money.
That doesn't change the fact that it pissed a lot of people off.
It pissed them off because they didn't understand it. Now they understand it.
Pissed off too.
No, they don't understand it because they still hate it. They still hate it.
Oh my god. Oh my God. Look, Jesus Christ. I'm not saying you have to like it. I'm saying it's the right call.
But the industry doesn't agree with you.
No, the industry, even Alan Horn had said in his interview about going into working with Warner Brothers Discovery is that the 45-day streaming theatrical window is here to stay because streaming is the future. Flat out. That's the facts.
Right. You said Alan Horn was an idiot.
Window.
No, I didn't say Alan Horn is an idiot. I said Alan Horn is not he doesn't have any power.
He's not an idiot.
No, he's actually a smart guy. His job will be talent relations. That's ultimately what he's going to be brought in for. But he's at this point now, it's the same thing that they did with Warner Brothers and the whole theatrical slate. It's like begging forgiveness instead of asking permission. But none of the crew at all of Scoob or Batgirl knew that they were getting axed. None of them knew. None of them are warned ahead of time.
No clue.
That blindsiding is what I'm talking about. That is why so many creatives in the industry have been tweeting out that they are furious at this.
You want to do a $70 million?
You're gonna do it.
Like I just don't get how people have not been paying attention to that.
My screen and I'll show you everything that Zaslav has done since he came.
All right. Well, we got to get to the super chat as well.
He's got a 100-day plan, guys.
Yeah. Well, that 100-day plan was to tank a brand.
The DC
the
news is
100-day plan
upsetting.
was referenced in one of the articles you read from, I think, Rolling Stone. So
no,
Let Max read the super chat.
I saw it in the Insider.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. First. The DC news is upsetting, but getting rid of HBO Max is really depressing. There's a silver lining to that because thanks H-Sports, because if they do a tab on Discovery, that means that they're all ultimately like Trojan horsing the HBO content into that worldwide because Discovery Plus is more worldwide than HBO Max.
This is what my hypothesis on that is. Like, I feel like their plan is to go pretty old school with their streaming, with their approach to streaming, which is that they're not going to really develop original content for streaming anymore. What they're going to do is they're going to develop programming for broadcasting for HBO, and they're going to develop develop movies for the theater. And then after some amount of time, when a show ends or it's broadcast over HBO or whatever else it may be broadcast over, when a movie runs its course in the theater, then they will find a permanent home somewhere on HBO tab on Discovery Plus app, and they will get
that seems to be exactly what they're doing.
Can from the theaters, and they'll get as much money as they possibly can from forcing people to do conventional HBO subscriptions. And then, it's just going to be a real old school kind of.
Your audio is bad, Justin. It's bad feedback. All right. Yes. Okay. Caden wanted to share this, but I think it's too soon to judge him completely because we haven't seen what he's going to do.
Well, hold on.
For
the
new
other thing is
announcements
too that people are ignoring too is like, look at the.
I get that.
Oh my God, that's
God. What is happening?
I'll edit your.
You're like super loud. You're like super loud. My ears are hurting between you and who was it earlier, Caden? No, the other thing is like we have to realize that they inherited a mess. Okay, there's a lot of issues with the way that it was run before.
Big time mess.
Big time, right? So you're going to do an unprecedented level of house cleaning. You're going to throw out a lot of stuff. There's going to be a lot of cancellations because they need to like trim the fat and get rid of all this that didn't work. That way they can focus on what will work for them.
Well,
and what they actually want to do and what will think will be profitable.
Well, let's go through some of this. Some of this was going to happen anyway.
Some of this was new anyway.
Yeah, it's like Raised by Wolves. Even though I like it, I never finished the first season, and the numbers have just not justified it. Even though I'm sad about it. Close enough. I don't even know what that is.
That's an animated show, but again, I mean,
Gordita Chronicles.
I don't give a fuck.
Nicotine is like, I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, none of these, like, there's nothing here really.
Sure, I don't give a shit.
Jesus. What the hell is going on?
Proper. Justin just left.
No, he's here.
It was like, peace.
He told me he was going to bed, so I'm shocked he even came on.
All right.
Talking.
So, Snowpiercer.
Jesus, my microphone is like clearly fucking up tonight.
It's still super loud.
I'll unmute it and I'll
For
edit
you,
it so
it's
I'll turn
fine
the
for
volume
me.
down. Unmute it, Justin. I'll turn it down. I
Oh
have a
no, they
setting.
got rid of Full Frontal with Samantha Bee.
All right, hold on a second.
Full Frontal.
All right.
I forgot that show was on.
I know.
I mean, but there's
I
nothing
don't know
like
what's going on,
It
but
wasn't
it's
good.
it's really bad. Apparently.
I fixed your mic a little bit there. Okay.
Okay.
So
Does
some
this
of
sound
there's a-
okay now?
Yeah, we can hear you. There's a lot on here that's just like,
It's just
I don't
stuff
know.
I really don't care about. I mean,
Legends
like,
of Tomorrow, I cared about. I wanted to see Booster Gold.
yeah, I mean that one I know.
You didn't
burns,
care about
yeah.
Scoob or Batgirl? Wow, RJ, showing how you're.
No, I
And the Wonder Twins sounded awesome.
No, it didn't.
I mean, when you look
no,
at the majority
principle.
of these properties, I mean, they're all kind of like expendable. Nothing on here is very like, oh god, you got to have that. Got to have Naomi.
it's
No,
not
you
a
don't.
premium. It's not a premium content. It's not.
Look at the Wonder Twins. Like, what was that all about? Like, why are we doing this for? Scoob. That's kind of weird because you're so far into.
They should have kept Scoob.
Post production.
Wasn't that first Scoob? Wasn't that first Scoob like a well-received movie?
No, it actually wasn't. No,
It was
that's
well
so
received,
funny of
but
you to
not-
say.
I can't hear what anyone's saying. It was just a mess of words. What's up?
No, it was not. No.
Okay. I didn't see it, so shit. I'm not gonna expound upon it.
I was surprised that there was a sequel.
Because it did well enough on VOD when they released it.
People watched
it. And
That's
I
why I got
actually
picked
watched
up,
it a
really.
bunch with my kids. It gets better the more you watch it. It really does. It's actually not bad at all.
You know, Matthew Lillard is the GOAT. Frank Welker is amazing. And, you know, aside from that, fuck the rest. You know, no, I'm sorry. You know, Coolsville, Ohio is a thing. They made it Southern California, whatever. You know, and it was just a boring movie. I didn't like it.
What about CNN Plus?
Oh, nobody gave a shit about that.
That has nothing to do with.
I think
Scoob,
Quibi lasted longer than that.
But okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Quibi lasted longer than CNN.
Man, Quibi got
One day.
effed. That was that should have lasted longer.
Yeah, like right at the beginning of the pandemic, that's when Quibi came out.
I mean, if they would have had it available to watch on televisions as well, it would have done better. But like, because some of that stuff on there was actually pretty good.
They had some pretty high prominent show, like 10-minute shows with some very well-known people, celebrities on it.
Yeah,
actors and actresses. Like,
Why are there so many a-holes out there? This is from our good pal Eddie Diaz. Go leave him a like. Let's just play a minute or two here. Leslie Grace gets mocked and flooded with toxic comments after Batgirl gets canceled.
I mean, what do you expect?
It's Instagram. It's Instagram.
I was so shocked
Yeah.
yesterday when the news broke that Batgirl got canned, it got shelved, it got axed.
Oh, this is his
It did,
video.
in
I
fact,
thought he
get
was here.
canceled. We're not.
Oh yeah,
I was like, where is he?
They promoted it. There's been lots of things about concept art, behind the scenes looks, first reveals, leak footage, and we're not going to see the movie. Because Warner Brothers thinks this isn't an event film or it's not with their standards. It's like, bro, you guys spent what $70 million for this movie? I mean,
look,
and it was
I
intended to be on
understand-
HBO Max.
Yeah,
So much
I
passion
understand.
went into
the-
this.
I completely understand the Scoob movie because that was a piece of shit to begin with. But the Batgirl movie was something that took me completely by surprise because, you know, you already spent all this money to do this, to follow up the Flash, and I guess I don't know, like, was it that terrible? Was it that
According to some
bad
people, yeah.
that you decided to shelve it? I mean, how horrible was it?
Well, they I mean, behind the scenes, they said it was horrible, but their press release was like it was fine. It just didn't fit where we're going with DC, is what they said.
it was worse
Why
than
make it in
Candyman.
the first place? I mean,
Where are
it's
they
like, holy
going?
crap.
Where are
Obviously,
they going?
No, that's the thing. They haven't really said
inherited
where
that
they're going
movie.
yet.
Yeah,
They haven't really
that's the
said where
thing.
they're going yet.
Is
They
that
have an
it-
idea. At least haven't heard what it is yet.
They're going to the tax office.
That's it.
yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
Voltaire
This man walks
325
into
says
tax
none of those
office.
comments look that bad. But why are
Yeah.
people such a-holes though? Like, your
Because
movie
people-
sucks. It was canceled.
People are
It's
bitter.
the
and they have
internet.
nothing-
I
they
mean,
have
what
no
are we
lives.
expecting at this point?
People are bitter and have no lives.
90% of everyone on Twitter fake names so people could talk shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Practically.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sean's
man.
gonna.
Wait.
I know.
wait.
Those are the ones that got the Snyder Cut made.
Oh.
That stole my joke.
That's a pretty good troll. That's not. It's not
It's a
bad joke.
It's a well done troll. They did a really good job paying for it. I have to give them credit.
Well, what
They
has
got a
Zaslav
movie
actually
made.
what has Zaslav actually okayed so far? What has he actually okayed?
Joker 2. Joker 2.
Yeah, he's okayed.
That was already signed on though before this regime.
Yeah.
So,
But again, why would they announce the release date and why is it still
today, why did they do it today? Gee, I don't know. Maybe because they wanted to try to deflect from the self-immolation.
That's my point, though. I don't think that this would if they're canceling with their projects, they could have easily canceled this, but they're not. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
but this is coming out of the heels of Joker 1, which was like an acclaimed movie that they didn't expect to be this good.
$1 billion?
And so when you look at Batgirl, if it doesn't fit with the narrative that they're trying to go for, a film that they inherited, a film that they didn't pay for, they're like, nah, screw that. We're not going to put it out there. Now, it sucks because, I mean, you had people who worked on this movie. You had 2 directors who worked on this movie. You had actors and crew. And, yeah, that part of it is terrible.
And there's a fast turnaround on this project. It's filming in December and it's releasing the next December. Like this low budget.
Wait, for Joker?
I think
it comes out. It comes out at the end of 2024.
Yeah.
Like literally 5 years after the release of the first
They have
one.
a lot of time.
I was wrong on
They
the
got a
date.
lot of time to can this one if they wanted
Okay.
to.
Yeah, true.
I mean, they really do. I mean, in a month or two, if they go, hey, that's going to be put on a hiatus, everyone will be like, oh, whatever.
Well, it might take longer because of the musical.
Max, what do you think about Discovery saying that the only Justice League movie is the Joss Whedon version and not the Snyder cut?
They both have Zack Snyder stuff in them. They both, one's far superior to me, but they both kind of start and end in the same way. So I all these weird arguments like, whoa, because they're going with the Justice League version, it's still not. It's still.
That's not what they said. They said that there is only one version of the movie. Is what they told the people making the documentary.
Right, but there's only...
we're talking about Rolling Stone, the Tatiana Siegel article. Yeah, okay.
But
acclaimed
hold
writer.
on,
Remember,
there's
Matt
only...
Yarbrough pronounced acclaimed writer.
Story, no, because she is. She's been around for a long time.
I made a mistake, Sean. Yeah.
I love that just kind of overlooking of reality. You may not like her reporting, but it's like you can't. She hasn't been around for a while. You
can have a cop who's an acclaimed cop
Can
awards, and then he's also a scumbag. You know what I mean?
Has anyone proved her wrong?
Yeah.
Well, okay, where?
Ray Fisher did.
No, actually, Ray Fisher didn't. Ray Fisher tried to obfuscate from her reporting, knowing goddamn well that it would send his fan base after her. Which is why I said fuck Ray Fisher. Accountability over entertainment is a goddamn lie.
He also did the same thing.
And I don't know, but Ray Fisher was real quick to put out the hashtag.
Oh man,
the Batgirl, but he was real slow.
That was
the Rolling Stone article.
That was lame. Right? That was lame.
Did he not? Yeah, he did. Again, something about Warner Brothers happens. Ray Fisher tweets, "Oh, it's all about me." That guy is such a bitch, dude.
Well, you have a lot of bias there, Matt.
I have a lot of bias against people who abuse their platform, and he absolutely has abused his position.
No,
in my opinion.
I like Ray's acting ability. I want to be back.
Yeah, he was good in that one thing. Well, we have
to see Rebel.
He was fine. He was fine in True Detective.
No, come on.
He was fine in True Detective.
Unlike Ray Fisher, Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga are going to do great in this film.
Yes,
I have high hopes.
Yeah,
I have very high hopes for this movie. And I'm going to leave you guys off with that because, I feel like this is the only saving grace.
Go sub to Nicotina.
This is the only saving grace for one.
Oh wait, before you go, what's the update on Project Justice League? I saw the trailer. When's the
for me? Like what?
Nicotina. No, Nicotina.
What are we talking about?
For people that don't know, they dropped the trailer for the second part.
Yes.
And can you let people know when that's coming out?
I don't know when that's coming out.
Oh, you don't sure yet? Okay, coming.
No,
soon.
I know when it's going to come out, but I'm not going to announce it yet because I want to make sure
Okay.
that we have all of our ducks in a row before everyone's like, "Oh, it's coming out on this date." But
Oh,
it's
that's
coming
good.
out.
You're not Warner Brothers.
It's coming out
you know.
sooner than later. I'll tell you that.
Okay, cool. And then continue doing more things, please.
I will.
All
right. Bye, you guys.
Thanks,
See you
Nick.
later.
Bye.
Bye, Matt.
What? DM me later. DM me later. DM me later.
All right, bye.
All right. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
You
I
know,
love
this
it.
is a
I love
build-up
it.
for when-
We give each other
when I
shit
was
all the
leaving.
time, but we talk in DMs all the time too. So
Okay. So Justin, you're excited about this project?
Yes, and I thought
So
that
am I.
whole like exit was a build up for when I was leaving, because I said like, "Hey, I'm gonna go now," but clearly nobody heard that.
I didn't hear you. I didn't.
I heard you.
I'm sorry, Justin. Are you going to leave?
I heard
Yes.
Don't leave, Justin. Why are you leaving?
Because I have to go to bed.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm
Don't
tired.
don't do
Don't
it.
go to
Don't
bed.
do
Do you
it.
work or something? Do you have a what do you do for?
Whoever's crying can go cry themselves. Like a
Wow.
cliff.
Oh wow!
I don't know.
wait,
I don't
hold
know,
on.
they can-
No, people
it's
gotta
okay,
work.
It's okay. They can build themselves a water slide.
Yeah, Max, if
They
he has
can
a
make a
sling-
good thing.
Wait,
out
hold
of
on.
it.
But
I don't
Justin, what do you do for work though?
Uh, none
That's
of your
personal.
goddamn business.
Yeah.
What?
Private.
Asking what a person,
Yeah.
asking what a man does for his job is not a personal thing.
No, I mean, but you
I
don't
deliver
wanna say it
people's
on-
food and talk shit on the internet.
No, you don't necessarily want to say that on a live stream. For
I'm not saying.
public.
I'm not saying what exact company do you work for. Give me the name and address and your manager's number. No, it's like what service, what industry is it? I'm curious.
I'm a dealer. All right.
What is it?
I'm a dealer. All right.
Oh, cool.
Let's
Percocet or cards? Either one's a lot of fun.
Oh.
Or both, and then you
Or
know,
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on where
your
you're at.
likelihood of winning.
I'm gonna leave it up to your imagination.
All right. I'm gonna think that you're just a gigolo and you deal in cock. That's what I'm gonna think that it is. That's because that makes him infinitely cooler. He's like, I get paid with my dick. Like, yeah, all right, you get that money, girl. Let's do it.
What the hell is going on?
No, I get paid with other people's cocks. No, I'm
Whoa!
kidding.
Gives whole new meaning to the phrase "just the tip."
What the hell? I'm sorry, Devin. I apologize.
When it comes to cards,
Apologize
when it comes
to me
to
for it. I'm
cards,
not offended.
Absolutely. Yeah.
No, I know. No, being a dealer ain't easy. My dad was a pit boss, so like I get it.
Yeah, I know. By the way, he owes me money.
Well, stop stealing it. No, I'm kidding.
I didn't want to, but you know what? He
We need to
said
get Sean
my
back on
son's
the
name is
show.
Matt, and
Yeah.
you know, I was like, let's get that 100K here. Like, what are we missing here? I don't know.
Let's fall in
I'm
flat.
very bad
Wrap
at
it up.
playing with
Oh my
jokes
gosh.
when I'm,
Yeah,
when
you're
I'm
better at
about-
playing with cocks.
What the
We know.
hell?
We know.
Sean O'Rourke is doing eggplant emojis in the chat. What the hell's going on?
being bisexual, you have to have fun with it. But
Hey, Bradley.
no,
I can
but
barely hear
look,
Justin.
Look, man, I'm so looking forward to Joker 2.
Hey,
but
Max.
everything else in between,
Max.
it just seems
Max.
irrelevant. Like, I don't give a shit. The only thing that I'm kind of disappointed in is that Batgirl was gonna have Michael Keaton in it, and it was supposed to
That's the
add
weird
on.
thing. Is like
it was
it
supposed
had
to add
Michael
on
Keaton,
to.
it had J.K. Simmons, it had all these great people in it, and it's like, man, you really got to just shove that in the trash.
Hey, Max.
But they said the
Eddie
Michael
just
Keaton stuff was
DM'd
only
me.
a little bit.
Eddie just DM'd
It's
me.
like shoving a perfectly
the group, the
with a
DM group.
couple sides.
Well, just send them the link. I'll put them in later. Okay.
Hold on, I don't know what's gonna happen with the Flash then. Like
We
they're gonna
don't
cancel
know.
this.
We
No
think
one
it's gonna
knows.
get. We
Are
think
they
it's
gonna
gonna get
cancel the
trashed.
Flash too?
I lowered Matt's mic. Go ahead, Matt.
I guess no one can hear me.
I edited,
What?
Sorry. All right, I fixed your mic.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I have some more. I have a few articles left, and we still have mailbag. Who are you going live later, Matt?
Yeah, you already mentioned my thumbnail earlier.
Oh,
yeah, Max. Max, do you have
I'm
some...
losing my mind. I'm losing my mind.
You are. You clearly are. You clearly are becoming Mad Max.
Yeah. So anyone
Max,
else?
I have a legit question. Are you okay? Do you have like early stage like dementia or something? Like I'm like scared now.
So I think so.
Jeez, RJ.
Yeah. I'm still doing this show. The older and the the older I
next
get.
time you go live, you're gonna be in the freaking retirement home.
Oh
my God.
I that would be a rockin' movie madness. I'll bring all the.
Mid-age madness.
All right. So anyone else? Anything else to say about Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix official
Whose
release
car's
date?
going off?
Well, I did
Your
actually want
mom.
to cover this. This is really exciting for me. Finally, some good news. It's not about capes or anything.
Yeah, RJ
Gail-
was saying some mean stuff to Hans earlier today in Saggy's stream.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't.
really?
I wasn't even on
And
Saggy's stream.
You were sending stuff to Saggy's anonymous thing.
Well,
you were.
Alien TV series scripts are finished. Show will begin filming next year. That's great.
Woohoo!
Good.
I don't know who's showrunner
It's
is.
Noah
or anything.
Hawley.
Yeah, no, hell yeah.
Okay.
Well, did you see that
that's-
they're putting Prey on Disney Plus now, Max?
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah.
Wait, say it again.
The movie
Nice.
Prey is going to be on Disney Plus.
Wait.
In what country?
Yeah, it's a great question.
From what I heard, Disney acquired the distribution rights for Prey.
In what regions though?
I don't know. I didn't look it up. I just seen Disney Plus.
Well, that probably just did not the U.S. So
I'll look it up right now.
Probably Canada.
I'll know.
Because
That's a movie that I wish they put in theaters. Honestly, I would.
Yeah,
get
he said it was filmed for theaters.
Yeah.
Disney throwing some cash at the Alien series. I love what's the director's name? Ridley Scott. But I kind of wanted someone else to get a chance now. So I'm glad it's going to be a series. That Prometheus reboot or whatever that was, and then the next movie was cool, but I just want to see something different with it. So that's good. We're getting something. I'm assuming this will be on Hulu.
So when is it? When is this one set? Like in the
it is being produced by Ridley Scott through his Scott Free banner. The show might premiere sometime in 2023. And this isn't the only
show. The show is set. I think. Well, we don't. I don't know if we know a time. But we know it's gonna be set on. It's gonna be the first ever alien show to take place on Earth. First ever alien thing to take place on Earth. So.
How much you want to bet it's going to fit into the AVP timeline? Because otherwise, there's no point.
Yeah,
having it be
I guess Alien versus Predator was set on Earth.
1 and 2. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
So we still got Prey coming out this week. I'm hyped for that.
Hell yeah, dude. Not only that, but tomorrow the new Beavis and Butthead premieres on
at the end of the
Paramount
21st
Plus.
century.
Oh, nice. These butthead. I got
Nice.
Paramount Plus. Oh, that's good. I have Paramount Plus. I also have Peacock because I was expecting Jurassic World Dominion. It's still not there. I'm just
It's not gonna be out for a while.
Yeah, my wife really wants to see it. So, and I do too.
Wait, which one?
Jurassic World Dominion.
Oh
I didn't
yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
That well, you can get the PVOD of it right now. So
I know, but I was hoping
He doesn't want to spend the money. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's like
'Cause I don't
$30 to buy it.
Yeah, I don't buy stuff anymore. I rent it or wait till streaming.
Well, I saw someone say like that Jurassic World Dominion was like had bombed or whatever. And then I saw an article the other day that was like, yeah, it's over 950 million worldwide.
It did make money, yeah.
Is it going to premiere at midnight tomorrow or
tomorrow? Yeah.
What, Hulu or Prey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah, that's they're doing that. My God, there's so much freaking HBO Max news today. I'm trying to find like tweets of it all. It's insane.
They laid off like 1,000 like people in their sales department.
More's coming. More layoffs are
Absurd.
coming.
I didn't even know they had that many people in their squad.
Maybe they didn't tell people so they didn't take hard drives like Zack Snyder.
That too.
Maybe that is why they didn't tell. You know, there is some disgruntled employees situations where you don't.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, I'm waiting for Batgirl to get to end up getting leaked out. I have a feeling it's going to get leaked out.
I think so too.
Like someone will just drop it because then if they're not making money on it,
I don't think those directors are going to do that. Those directors seem pretty.
Those directors may not.
No.
Other people might.
So I know everyone was asking about Madam Web.
Who's been asking about
I was
Madam
asking
Web?
about
I was not asking about Madam Web.
No, and
I'm excited.
If this is true, I hope Sony Pictures goes under.
What?
Why? Because I agree with RJ here.
I really hope this go under.
I don't want to be Jessica Drew.
They're not going to do this character right at all.
No.
First look at Emma Roberts and Spider-Man's Madam Web movie screen seemingly revealed. I haven't even looked at this yet.
Why No, don't
What?
make Jessica Drew, please.
She's supposedly playing
pregnant.
she's a pregnant woman, so people are thinking she's Jessica Drew, and that's the case. Burn Sony to the ground. It's irredeemable. Please.
Why?
Don't.
What's so wrong about?
Oh, this.
RJ just doesn't like pregnant women.
Do you not like Emma Roberts? What Emma Roberts?
It's a weird kink for him, but it's like
No, I like Emma Roberts. I'm just saying I don't think Sony's gonna do that character justice at all. So
I don't.
yeah, but Kevin Feige's a producer on that movie.
No, it's
and
not Madam
Sony
Web.
has the rights to it, so what does it matter?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, the Marvel. Yeah, didn't he sign up for producer on that one?
No.
What a weird.
No.
What was I? Well, no, there was a report that came out recently about that.
No.
I don't. I think Morbius is the reason people canceled Batgirl. They realized how bad it could damage your brand, Morbius. And I liked it. Was okay. It was okay, but God,
I don't care.
Sean, listen, I want to be a supporter. So good. I want to support them. I want to give them my money. But what the heck are they doing?
Okay.
It's almost worse than Warner
Sean,
Brothers.
I only give them my money for their Sony video games and their PlayStation. That's it right now.
No, I want to support this Spider, whatever the hell it is, but I just don't understand it. Like, I don't understand Kraven, Madam Web. I just don't get it. Like, Venom 2 was a letdown.
It was smart. It was smart for Sony to let Amazon do God of War.
I will say this, Sean. I'm a supporter of all studios, and I'm willing. I want to give them my money to go see a movie. It just has to be good.
What about Wicked Studio? You support them?
Because no, but they're the level of like, let's say, Vivid.
Oh my God!
They are. They're up there. They're up there really well.
Wicked.
Yeah, I mean, but my personal favorite though, I have to recommend this is Brazzers.
I don't get any of
they put out some seriously good work.
Naughty America, all that stuff.
Oh wow, what the hell's going on here?
We're just talking about movie studios, Max.
Okay,
yeah, Max. I'm talking about movie studios. That's it.
Are they profitable?
Oh yeah,
very profitable.
Very, yeah. They're watched by millions of people around the world.
Well, because they have a really low budget for wardrobe. They don't have to spend a lot of money.
Okay.
And talent works for surprisingly cheap. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow.
They're in, they're out, done in less than a day.
Hey, Max, you're not allowed to read Marvel stories in your show anymore. Don't you know I
Why?
run this channel? Don't you know I run this channel and have a show called Marvel Mania?
Well,
You're encroaching on my territory.
Ooh.
I'm
Nerd
kidding.
fight.
I'm kidding.
What the hell, Sean? Really?
I'm kidding.
This ain't Avatar.
That's what's it called? What's the company that does parodies?
Wood Rocket?
That's
What?
one of them. There's another one.
You're just making shit up now.
No, go look it up, Max. It's a
Wood Rocket.
Axel Braun, right?
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I don't pay that close attention to it. I'm watching it for other things.
Well,
so She-Hulk is going to be awesome. I actually was really happy to see them do this, actually, because today was the TCAs, which they talk about some upcoming streaming and content shows. They talked about Andor, they talked about a Nat Geo project, and they talked about She-Hulk for Disney Plus. So I appreciate what they said about this.
Okay. What did you guys think about the Andor trailer? Did anyone see it?
It was good.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Awesome.
What's
Yeah, it was great.
what's your take on politics in the Andor series?
This is
Star
like,
Wars.
yeah, it's. Well, I'm just confused. You brought up a She-Hulk article and talking about Andor.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Well, this is nice that Tatiana Maslany is talking about the
One of the directors too. They're talking about they support the VFX artists and thinks that they should unionize.
Oh, she said that?
Yeah, go down.
Okay.
They talked about that. Yeah.
The actress acknowledged the conditions behind the scenes are not always optimal. We have to be conscious of how the work conditions are not always optimal. Yeah, I mean, I feel incredibly deferential to how talented these artists are and how quickly they have to work. Obviously, much quicker than probably should be given to them in terms of churning these things out. It's terrible that a lot of artists feel rushed and feel like the workload is too massive. I mean, I think everyone on this panel stands in solidarity with all workers, and it's very pro good working conditions. Well, that sounds great, but what's going to...
Well, again, they're not going to be able to really but again, at least openly talking about this and saying, yeah, we support unionization of the VFX industry and we support these people who worked on our show. I mean, is it going to change things? No, not immediately, but at least it's like an acknowledgement of the situation. They're not ignoring it, and they're aware that there's an issue.
Does anyone have an issue with them advertising She-Hulk saying "must she TV"? Is that too cringe?
Yes.
Well, there was actually a sketch. No, there was a sketch comedy show back in the mid-'90s on ABC called She TV.
Oh.
That actually had Stifler's mom in it.
Really? Oh, Jennifer Coolidge. Yeah.
Yeah, and Nick McKay, if you know who he is.
Oh wow, Sean is going hot take there. What? Crybabies.
Yeah, dude, $25 an hour for people that are living in fucking California. That's nothing.
Sean's been on some weird takes today. I've noticed on Twitter. I can't gauge it if he's trolling or not.
He does work long hours too for his thing, but I think some.
Well, he works on a set until 4 a.m. every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What the hell?
Oh, he's rolling his eyes because the MCU is what those chud fuckers say.
Oh. I thought it was funny. I think it's using free advertising to get people to talk about your show. MCU.
Mushy TV.
Mushy TV. Yeah. I think it's funny. I would have done that too. The Trigger Fools.
I probably would have done it.
He's on the set right now. Okay. Well, I guess.
Well, then get back to work.
Oh.
If you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Oh, come on.
Wow, hold on. Wait. What's your who's your department head? Get him on the line.
Matt, you call from your job too, so we.
No, I know. Oh no. It's all good. It's all good. I once spent 3 hours in the trunk of a '64 Plymouth, doing audio for a Doritos commercial. So
yeah, I'm gonna call Trevor's manager and be like, he's on a stream. He should be driving.
No, I'm on a stream when I should be prepping for my stream, which starts in a few minutes.
Yeah, we are going to end soon too, so we'll probably
we are in the questions.
We'll do the rest of Mailbag. Thank you, members, for leaving your
questions.
questions.
Anthony? My God, Anthony.
No, I know Anthony. Screw you, Anthony. Without leaving this many questions. No, I'm just kidding. What classic movie do you think deserves a remake?
There's this movie called that should get remaked. Yeah.
Classic movie. I don't know.
Hollywood needs to delete the term reboot.
Classic movies.
That's a hard one. Does anyone have any suggestions?
Most classic movies.
The day the clown cried.
How about the?
You can watch
Beastmaster?
that in 2 years, man.
I'm looking forward to watching it in 2 years just to see what all the hype was.
No, most classic movies don't need to be remade or remake.
Well, I mean, look, what they should do instead of remaking them is do what Paramount did with The Godfather, right? For the Godfather trilogy in 4K. Their restoration of that film, from my understanding, is utterly fantastic. They put a lot of time and love into the 4K restoration. If you're gonna do it, just do a 4K restoration of the film, upgrade the sound, upgrade whatever you can to make it look as good as you can, and then re-release it in theaters. It's gonna cost you less money, and you might actually be able to pull in some of that nostalgia shit. Because people will go see those kind of films. Just saying.
I like maybe the Wizard of Oz.
But what are you talking? Wait,
Why?
wait,
I don't know. I'm looking at popular movies.
What are you talking about? Like the what? Like Return to Oz? Like
No, like just like
no, what? No, dude. People riot over that shit. All right, like do you want like
wait? What
I
if you
would
do
like
like
to-
another like? What if you do like another musical version where it's like a spin-on?
Like The Wiz?
Like The Wiz? Yeah, like a remake of The
yeah?
Wiz.
Okay, so then you're gonna be called out for cultural appropriation. And also, by the way, try doing the Munchkin Land right now. All right.
Yo.
Good luck getting around the
No, just
the
do it like
lefty
Willy
censors-
Wonka.
One guy.
One guy just.
What are you doing? Yeah, that was great.
So there you go. Solved all the problems.
That's my pick, Wizard of Oz.
And make it
Like,
more
the
book
orig-
accurate.
the original story, really do it well.
Make it more accurate to the book.
I do. I don't know. I just thought of that, Sean. I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna hold my breath for it. or
Every
anything,
time they make something the Wizard of Oz stuff like
it doesn't erase the original Wizard of Oz. I think it'd be,
Man, the last time they did something with Wizard of Oz, it was a terrible movie with James Franco in it.
remake Gone with the Wind.
No, that's a classic. You don't.
Well, the other one I really wanted a remake of, Waterworld, is probably going to happen with Dan.
Isn't that on Peacock though?
What?
The Waterworld one, or is that a movie?
I don't know where it's gonna. I just know Dan Trachtenberg of Prey is probably gonna do it. Hopefully,
Waterworld
remake Batgirl. Yeah.
Well,
Or just
how did-
release it.
remake the Apple. Yeah,
Anyone else have any suggestions? We'll go to the next.
remake Catwoman.
Would you rather have
Zoe
be
Kravitz.
super strong or have X-ray vision?
Well, X-ray vision could, like, you know what you could do with X-ray vision, right?
Yeah. I think I'd rather be super strong.
Define super strong though.
Yeah,
Super strong, like really strong, like Superman.
like Superman strong, or just like
Yeah.
Oh, Superman strong. Yeah.
Anthony also asked, do you think that after Batgirl got canceled, Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah will never work with WB again? I think it's unlikely that they'd work on another project for a while.
One of the things I read today was that just like the last time with the whole slate going to HBO Max, they were rewarded financially. That was something I saw floating around today, that they are getting bonuses to more or less like compensate like the loss of, this not coming out. We're going to give you money to make it all go away.
Okay.
But it's a tax write-off, folks. But it's a tax write-off.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's better that
It'll be part of the budget.
I guess it's better that they were able to ostensibly complete their film and then just get it buried rather than having it canceled in the middle of a shoot. So,
I almost feel like getting canceled in the middle of the shoot is like the more humane thing.
maybe it is. I mean, I'm not going to argue for either one.
Yeah.
but I get the sense. I mean, maybe I would rather be able to finish it, even if it doesn't get released. I'd rather at least make it to the finish line on the production, rather than like have to constantly wonder what could have been if we were able to just get that shot done or whatever like that. I just feel like I feel like it's probably more likely that they would be able to be convinced to work with them in the future just based on the fact that they were actually able to get to that point rather than getting the rug pulled from them mid-shoot. If
I
this is
think-
happening mid-shoot, then maybe it would be a little different. I don't know.
These guys are fine. They're probably gonna do Miss Marvel season 2 if that happens.
I don't think they're going to be hurting for work or anything.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so either. But I still think though, but again, it all still boils down to the principle, which was what I was saying before. Why would they want to work with them? Why would anybody want to work with them? That's what I'm talking about.
I wouldn't say I want to go.
I think it's circumstantial though, because like this is like a very unique time in WBD history right now, because we are just 100 days out, I guess, since Zaslav came on board, and the previous regime left a mess, and there's just a whole lot of cleanup that this dude feels he needed to do in order to get the company into the position that he wants to get it in. So it's unlikely
Degrassi.
in the
No
future.
Degrassi.
Unlikely
Betrayal 2 is happening.
it's unlikely that they'll be able to be in a situation where this will happen again.
Eternals 2 is happening, according to Patton Oswalt.
What's happening there?
Eternals 2.
Oh yeah. I think they're gonna make that.
No,
Yeah.
Patton
Well,
Oswalt-
hold on, because he was talking and Aaron, you interrupted.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is Degrassi.
Well, you don't have to answer every comment as it comes in if someone's talking.
I don't know if it's I'm just saying.
I finished what I was gonna say.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm trying. That's all right. We'll try to get through these. The mailbag here. Will Wallace just watched Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I still want to see that. It was awesome.
Great
What's
movie.
your favorite Nick Cage movie? That's
The
hard.
Rock.
I actually really like him in Kick-Ass.
Willy's
too.
Wonderland.
I
The
didn't
Rock
like
for
Willy's
me. The
Wonderland.
Rock for me.
I like The Rock.
I'm telling you, Willy's Wonderland. It's the most Nick Cage
Con
that he's
Air.
ever been without saying a single word in the whole movie.
I need to see it, but the fact he didn't talk in that movie is just insane.
I know it's good. He delivers a great performance. You would think a stupid Five Nights at Freddy's knockoff wouldn't be good. I was enthralled with the whole movie.
I think if you like that movie, you should also watch Vicious Fun if you haven't seen it. Vicious Fun is a
fun.
great movie. I love that movie.
Did anyone see Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent?
I did see Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and that's also a really great movie. I had a lot of fun watching that, and Pedro Pascal is amazing in it.
He's amazing almost in everything. Pedro Pascal.
I actually like the first Ghost Rider.
I did like it too. Ghost Rider, the first one I liked it too.
Anyone else? Matt, you have a favorite Nick Cage movie?
Mine is The Rock. That's always going to be top tier Cage for me, and also top tier Michael Bay. I don't think he's ever really gotten better than that. So,
all right. Let me see here. Ryan Reynolds started training for Deadpool 3. I just want it to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
all right, guys, I got a dip. But good chat.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Take care.
Red Rock West is also my favorite Nick Cage movie. Awesome.
I've
movie.
never seen that.
Super underrated. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to kind of hunt it down, but it's really worthwhile. It's good.
Okay. Sure, I'll check that out. Michael Carmano Jr. is Kirby the most powerful Nintendo character? I think there's a strong. He's like Rogue. He takes everyone's power. So I think there's a strong argument there.
You know who hates Kirby, Max?
Who?
Tommy Tallarico.
Why?
I don't know, but he hates Kirby. Yes, in his review of Smash Bros, he says that he gave the game a lower score because Kirby's in it.
I didn't watch.
What does he have against Kirby?
I have
he
no
was
idea.
probably just trying to trigger people. The Rambling Man says, "Will the Smad Max reveal ever make the introduction?" Yeah, I'm going to work on the introduction more. I don't cringe, everyone. There are some things I can add to the intro. Thank you, Rainbow Man. CGH, why bother subscribing to any Warner Brothers streaming service if they're going to cancel? Why bother watch any WB movie if they're not getting a sequel or continuation? Have we learned nothing from canceled TV shows and post-credit scenes that don't have continuation? Great comment, CGH. That's why I'm like, that's my opinion is like, why bother even going to the theater to support WB? I just don't
What about the
have any
solo
confidence.
Warner Brothers films?
I mean, like, what do you watch movies for then? Like, this is a thing that's really been bothering me about like the comic book film.
Well, it's different. It's
space.
different.
But it seems like everybody is like they don't watch movies to watch the movies. They watch movies to see what the setup thing is.
I do both. I go to see the movie as it is, but I also want to go support things where I feel that the studio is planning something to reward my patronage as well.
But so much
there's something added
about
so
that.
to reward you, they're giving you a free ticket to the next movie, Max? Or
no. To reward the consistent support of their franchises. Like,
how about just a good movie? Isn't that
no?
rewarding?
I sometimes a good movie can be rewarded and on its own, yes. But honestly, the WB movies haven't been a reward in themselves. I will suggest. And they could use a little bit of extra stuff for the consumer.
Yeah, I agree with what Sean says. stay subscribed if you're subscribed to the WB HBO Max, because they're either going to give you a month off and then they'll give you some discount on the other one, or they'll fold you in for free.
Yeah, agreed.
Maybe.
No, not maybe, because they have to. They can't just cut your service in the middle of your contract.
So CGH also says you're in charge of DC. You're forced to hard reboot DC with an all new cast. You're not allowed to use Snyder or any of the cast from Snyderverse. Phase 1 and Phase 2. What movies do you focus on, and who do you cast? I would like to see Green Lantern again. Superman.
But who do you cast?
Oh, who do I cast? I don't know. I want someone new.
I'm joking.
Yeah. I would want to go younger.
Great Gustin.
After the Snyderverse, because they have a little bit of older cast, I would probably go younger, get it fresh, sort of like they did with after X-Men. They did with X-Men First Class. I'd want a younger Justice League, and I don't really have any ideas of who I'd want though.
I would have to think about this question though. I would have to think.
Ibrahim Khan says, if true, what HBO Max is being folded into Discovery? What is this going on at WBD for a focus on unscripted content? They are on drugs. WTF? The focus is on unscripted, but that doesn't mean all scripted content is leaving. It just means I think it's. Let's be real. Most of the good content on HBO Max, the majority of it is from HBO and not the HBO Max originals. There's some HBO Max originals that were good, but it was really, really hit or miss. The only ones I could think of were the Snyder Cut. I know you're just gonna laugh at that. Harley Quinn. Teen Titans I liked, but that was like a leftover. I liked some of the DC shows. And I think there was The Flight Attendant, which I never watched the second season.
Was This Flag Means Death the HBO Max original?
Yes.
All right, that's a fantastic show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the original movies like American Pickle and stuff was like, it's just not that great. Saggy Melons wants to know face reveal when. When I could do this as a full-time job, then I'll reveal my face. Blue Jay says, or when I die. Maybe I'll pre-record a video right now, and then I'll have it released when I'm gone. When I'm younger instead of when I'm old. Blue Jay says, do you sleep with your mask on one time? Tell me the truth. No, I don't sleep with the mask on.
You never fell asleep with it on?
No. Well, on stream, I've fallen asleep with it on, but I kind of like hunch over. You worked on Swamp Thing? Yes, that's awesome, Sean. I like Swamp Thing. J.J. Abrams' $500 million deal is going to get cut or reduced. I think it's already done, isn't it? Oh, Hans, I have a video for you to react that's hilarious about people debating about
Rings of Power?
Black trolls. And the people are so ridiculous.
Orcs?
But it was people were being so ridiculous it's actually laughable about why it was a debate. It was a debate on either side. People were giving two arguments to it. So I mean, like, come on. All the
I feel like
if you're still arguing about that, screw you. Like, who cares?
I feel like Lord of the Rings fans educating non-Lord of the Rings fans is the reason why Lord of the Rings fans exist. I think that's their calling.
Yeah. But I'm not going to do it now. I will save it for later in the week. I have a video prepared that we can react to. It's pretty funny. It's like laughable.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back. We're almost done. And what anyone else want to say what they're working? Tony, you said you weren't going to be here, but you're here. I appreciate it.
I said once a month. This is your one.
That's it?
But it's early in August.
Oh, come on.
It was a good topic. I thought he was supposed to be here early. We were going to go in on Batgirl and say how stupid it was, but then
I like Batgirl. No, I'm not skipping your question. Little movie perp. Okay, so I'm sad Now, are you regretting your mailbag comment, little movie perp? I've never seen someone have regrets. No, don't answer my question. I'm gonna answer your question. Now, in the long scheme of things, there are bigger problems in the world. Real people suffering. I understand this is small potatoes. Even so, cringe. The Batgirl news hit me so much harder than I expected. What's an acceptable amount of time to cope for something like this? When it get weird, that little movie purpose still sad. Asking for a friend. No,
for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life.
No, you don't know. You're Snyder fans. You have to complain about it for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. Matt is right.
Take a cue from Snyder fans. You have to complain about it for the rest of your life. Or like Last Jedi. They ruined your Batgirl for you. They ruined your childhood.
No more.
Do you agree, Devin? The rest of his life he's got to complain. That Batgirl movie, I wish I would have saw that before I went.
There's a shelf life to it. I just don't know what it is. Like, how long was it until Firefly fans stopped bitching about Firefly?
Oh, I like Firefly.
Oh, I did too. I loved it, but I was one of the Firefly fans that was like in pain over that cancellation and would constantly talk about reviving it and et cetera, But at a certain point in time, people just laid off of it and just realized that it just wasn't going to happen and it was over and done with. And you don't hear about it that much anymore.
That much.
Chubby Teddy says, "Do you think the Green Lantern Corp show will be canceled?" I think it already was.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's correct.
Pretty much is, Senior Nerd. Yeah.
They should bring it back as like a Space Cops, like a live action.
Bad Boys.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I don't think that Ratcatcher series is going to happen. Like, I think just focus on Peacemaker.
Why would I make a Ratcatcher series? Like, seriously, I know.
That's the way WB was thinking.
Let me tell you something about Ratcatcher.
That's the industry. We have all these spin-offs.
Let me tell you something about Ratcatcher.
But our mainline product is not good enough to support all these spin-offs.
Okay, she was loving Suicide Squad, but Ratcatcher in the comics is really nothing. It's below like the lowest tier villain of anything in the comics. Like Ratcatcher is nothing there. There's nothing there.
I think people liked Ratcatcher in the movie, but honestly, a series devoted to her, people will get bored. I think they would. They think they want to see it.
But honestly, she's kind of pretty.
No, she is pretty, and I like her character. But honestly, his whole show centered around her. I just don't see it.
I just don't think it works for Ratcatcher.
Okay,
you got to see the script. Everybody.
That's true. That's true.
Anything can work with a good script, right?
I don't honestly. Sean has I don't think James Gunn has it. I think James Gunn has a niche, and he does really good in his wheelhouse. I don't think he could do the whole universe.
Tomorrow, Dwayne Johnson is going to be announced as the head of DC.
No.
His production studio, the
internet would laugh its ass off if that happened.
They can do whatever they want. Doesn't change the fact.
And Roman Reigns, his cousin Roman Reigns, will be the Lobo. Because he looks like him.
Oh, Sean says people forget about Batgirl when the new announcements come out. I don't think they're going to announce new projects, though. I don't think they're going to announce a lot of new stuff, honestly. I hope.
I feel like they're going to have to say something positive. They're going to have a whole lot of negative numbers talks to get through.
Yeah. Little movie purposes, the level of hype around a board meeting has to be seen as hilarious. Yes, that's true. That's true. All right, and the last question from the mailbag: do you think Abdul El Arabi and Bilal Fallah will go back to work with Marvel and get star Leslie
Marvel?
Grace?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they'll work on Miss Marvel season 2.
Season 2, yeah. I think there's a high possibility season 2 will happen with Miss Marvel, and they'll definitely be the ones directing it. I don't know about Leslie Grace. I mean, like, everybody assumes, Leslie Grace should go to Marvel. Like, why? Because everybody has to go to Marvel
to play what? What would she
play? Squirrel Girl.
I don't think she'd be as good as Squirrel Girl.
I'm joking.
I think Squirrel Girl is the worst fucking character ever.
I agree.
Why? Doesn't hurt you at all if she exists.
Because it's a stupid character. It's a character that has squirrels that beats everybody.
There's a multitude of characters that she could play. She could play what's her name from Generation X. If they want to start folding in some of the young X-Men characters, Monette M or something like that.
Monette, yeah.
She could play her.
But everybody wants to attach every actor and actress to the MCU. Like,
they're just dropping like flies. Who'd you lose now, Max?
What?
Oh, yeah, somebody did leave.
All right. Well, we're gonna end the
Caden.
show. Oh, Caden left. It's probably because Matt's live. I think when I end the show anyway, I appreciate Devin, Aaron, and Tony being here. I guess I'll see you next month, Tony.
Probably.
Tony will be back tomorrow.
All right. And let's hope that it's not too bad tomorrow. But if they do lead with Aquaman delayed, that's going to be rough. And then saying HBO Max is not a thing, and then it's very sad to see. At least he got to have fun. At least this little fan got to have fun. This is the one that unfortunately passed away from cancer.
Oh.
Instead of Batgirl.
Oh man, that hurts even more, huh? Like,
well, he had the experience though. You know.
Yeah.
I don't like what they're all saying. About Leslie Grace on the internet.
What are they saying about it?
They're just mocking her. You suck.
Yeah, I saw the tweet.
Your woke project is gone. Ha 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 ha. All this.
Gosh, she's like 20 something, like really young. Like, come on. It's disgraceful. Really.
Yeah, like your movie got canceled. LOL. Must be nice having your movie canceled due to it being a cheap movie. And then some smiley emojis. Ha ha ha. You're canceled.
At least she got paid for it more than these people losers.
You'll never be Batgirl. L girl. R.I.P. Bozo. Where your movie at? Question mark. And
These are just bitter human beings. That's what they are.
It's better to not release the Batgirl film. If Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill accepts WB's offer, the DCEU will be great again. The Batgirl movie is supposed to be a useless film. Thank God it got canceled.
Sounds like Snyder fans.
Oh yeah, some of them, yeah.
A little bit of that for sure. It's also a lot of the MCU DCU crowd. There's a lot of crossover there though too. All right. Well, Sean says she'll be fine. I hope so.
She'll
be fine.
Are you going to talk about this tomorrow, Max? The board meeting and everything.
Depends if there's if they announce stuff or not. If it just goes, depends on what they. Probably yeah.
Because if you talk about it, then I'll be here tomorrow. I'll make the exception and be here tomorrow.
Oh, twice a month. All right. Yes. Okay.
Twice a month becomes 3 times a month, 4 times a month.
Yeah, incel energy. That's true.
Yeah, incel. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a great night. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Take care, everybody.